Hey Fish fam, this is Nikachu Merfolk Master here with my brother, and we are back! We're back to Modern Merfolk after MTG Las Vegas. And the deck has been upgraded big time with Subtlety and Archmage's Charm, and it is sweet. This is the direction to take Merfolk into the future. I've play tested it for myself, and I agree. This is the way that Merfolk has to be played. The list was made by Tulio, a new Merfolk Master on the rising. And I couldn't be happier to play Merfolk now than ever before. You love Merfolk and you want to see the evolution and journey of this archetype in Modern. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And for all the haters waiting to see it die, well, I'm sorry, it's not going to. Before we get into our deck tech, we are going to thank our sponsors, starting with FusionGamingOnline.com. To buy all Magic cards for all formats, I needed to get Archmage's Charm and what was it called? Glasspool Mimic on short notice, very short notice. I was able to pick up my copies at FusionGamingOnline.com. And don't forget, use coupon code Nikachu for 5% off all your purchases. We're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. I wasn't sure about this list. With Subtlety and Archmage's Charm, I had to borrow the cards first from Mana Traders to see if they're the real deal. And they were. And if you want to borrow and experiment this deck for yourself, you can support the channel by using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 15% off your first 2 months using coupon code Nikachu. And I got new patrons. I got upgrading patrons. I got tons of patrons supporting me on Patreon. Yeah, let's not forget that people support on Patreon, so thank you very much for supporting the channel there. We're going to thank Daniel Schroff. We're going to thank Ryan Selden. We're going to thank Erit W. Cinco. We're going to thank Rodrigo Campos. I'm going to thank Elizabeth for upgrading their pledge on Patreon. And we're going to thank Russ Westerman for also upgrading their pledge on Patreon. Thank you very much for supporting on places not other than Twitch, Mana Traders, Fusion Gaming Online, and subs, or whatever, all this other stuff.
And his OnlyFans. OnlyFins.
Yeah, OnlyFins. That's right. Fins all day and all night. You see me in a mermaid costume. All of a sudden I'm going to get DMs about, hey, where can I find this OnlyFins content? All right, here, let's take a look at this deck list. Now, the big additions, okay, the big changes, if you didn't know, we're down on Lords. Why? Because trying to lord people out is just impossible. You're just not going to do that in the metagame right now. And the 6, honestly, is probably enough to squeeze in some Island Walk when we need to with Tideshaper. Yeah, so like, here's the question. I push this philosophically all the time. If we go down to 8 lords, like we don't play with Mare Regi or anything like that, what's the right number of lords? Is it 7? Is it 6? And I was never brave enough to cut the lords to see how low we can go. But Tulio was. I mean, all this innovation came from Tulio Jondi. So he said, like, you know what? Let's go down on lords to pick up more interaction, or just a lower curve. So, yeah, we're down on Lords, and what interaction are we putting in? We've got Archmage's Charm. Now, this card is very good because, for the most part, it's a counterspell that deals with maybe the most back-breaking cards in the metagame, whether it be Omnath, Solitude, Fury, but it can steal creatures even if they, our counterspells don't usually deal with the early stuff. But now we can deal with some of the early game plays. We can deal with early game Hammer Time creatures. We can deal with Dragon Rage Chandler. We can deal with Ragavan. And that becomes a 2-for-1. We steal the creature. They have to deal with it themselves. Hey, that's a huge win for us. So what I like about Archmage's Charm is, especially in this metagame with a lot of 1-drops, you can steal a Shadow if it gets underneath the counterspell, but you can also counter something. Now, I actually don't think I'm playing this card to the full potential, because I think if I pass the turn and my opponent doesn't do anything, maybe I should be drawing cards with this. I ended up doing this much later on in MTG Las Vegas, like in the later rounds. I realized, I should be drawing cards with this card, and it was great. It was absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, so huge shout out to Archmage's Charm. Subtlety. This is the card that's put Merfolk back into prominence because it can deal with Solitude and Fury very cleanly and for free. Not to mention there's a lot of other creature decks that, they play a creature, you can just evoke this thing for free. And that's enough time for you to win the game. But let me tell you, when you get up to 4 mana, you actually cast Subtlety. I mean, it's just backbreaking. They lost their card. They basically don't get a draw step. And you put a 3/3 body on the battlefield. Subtlety is the reason I think that this deck gained a lot. The thing is, like, the games got so hard because of Solitude and Fury. But now if they pitch a card to do that and you play Subtlety, I mean, you're back in the game, baby. They either put the card back on top of their library and they're probably going to 2-for-1 themselves again, or they're going to put on the bottom because they don't have another white or red card to pitch for Fury or Solitude, and then the game is just basically over anyway. So Subtlety, huge addition. And you know what? Even if you have nothing else to do, whatever, it's a 4-mana 3/3 flash creature with natural evasion. So that evasion also helps clean up our games. Now, one thing, so Tulio's latest adjustment is Ancestral Vision, and the purpose is that I played with this card a long time ago, and its main problem was that you had nothing to do with, like, this card was just a brutal top deck. It was really bad. It was so terrible as a top deck. But now it's less bad because we can pitch it to Force Negation and we can pitch it to Subtlety. So even if we draw it as a random blue card on turn 10, well, I shouldn't say turn 10, but let's say turn 3, turn 4, it still will have purpose. Not to mention you could discard it to Benthic Biomancer if you really have to.
There's all this talk about not paying the mana cost, but there's no mana cost in the top right. So is it just the suspend? That's the only way?
That's correct. So you can only get it, or you cheat it and play with Shardless Agent or something like that. So the deal is, against a lot of the grindy decks, like the Lurrus decks, the games can get really close. So I have scrapped all the Relic of Progenituses, because my prior sideboard plan was side out all the Ether Vials, bring in all the Relic of Progenituses. But the Relic didn't feel good. Like, it wasn't strong. It wasn't working. Like, okay, fine. It's okay against Crux. It's okay against Dragon Rage Chandler. But we got tools for that stuff, baby. We got Subtlety for that Croxa. Oh, you want to play Croxa? Okay, Subtlety it back on top of your library. And then now your graveyard's empty. And you, like, lose a card. And, well, like, what are you going to do with this Croxa? You play Dragon Rage Chandler. I'll bounce it with I'll steal it with Archmage's Charm. I'll bounce it with Harbinger. I'll Trickster it. Like, we've got a lot of tools. Like, even against Tarmogoyf, Trickster works the same way. We got a lot of tools for the cards that I want to beat with Graveyard Hate. The only deck that I think we're weaker to is Living End, but I think we have a lot of counter spells for that matchup anyway, so hopefully that will be good enough. Hopefully be good enough. So Ancestral Vision, I think, is going to help us versus Control, versus any grindy deck. And my own addition that deviates from Tulio is I'm playing with Cavernous Souls, because god damn, it's so backbreaking to lose the counter spells, and a lot of decks have counter spells. And, you know, not just Blue-Eye Control, so even like, what's it called, I think the Crashing Footfall decks has Mystical Dispute. There's Living End has some counter spells like Mystical Dispute. Anyway, I hate losing counter spells. It's so terrible. So I'm playing one Cavernous Souls in the deck. I think the deck can suck it up. Before, there's no brown mana because Archmage's Charm. And so on the play, there's going to be a lot of games where I side out Ether Vial, bring in Cavernous Souls, and on the draw, I might bring it back in. I hope that was a good explanation. Andreas is like, worst matchup. Worst matchup used to be the Yorion Crashing Footfall deck. Maybe it still is, but I got a new strategy, baby. I got a new strategy for that deck. And that strategy is side out all the 1-drops so that we never get blown out by Fury, because that's the only way. Like, this is always a 2-for-1. So side out all the 1-drops and bring in a lot of, and then go a full-on control mode to make sure I counter the Footfall. And then never expose more than one creature to the board to a Fury unless I'm willing to protect it like hell. Wondering what the Alboro is for. We have a command for that, don't we? Don't we have a command? There we go. We have a command for that. Man, Mathematic could see into the future. Yeah, no Mutavaults either. Yeah, I will play against Living End all day this league, probably. Oh, you missed 2 Boros in the board? Well, here's the thing. I was up against Bridge once. Okay, so, like, you're asking about... Inquibi is asking about, like, what do we do against Ensnaring Bridge? I was up against Ensnaring Bridge in MTG Las Vegas. And you know what I did? I stole it with Thieving Skydiver. Then it's my Ensnaring Bridge, and I just made sure I had enough cards in my hand so that I could attack. And my opponent was like, you can't do that. Read the card. And I said, I did read the card. And I showed him all the cards in my hand. And it was like, oh... yeah, that works, doesn't it? And then I beat my opponent's face in with him. They're Ensnaring Bridge on my side of the battlefield, so we still got that tech.
Time ago.
No, I don't think so. But anyway, I think it's good for Hammer Time. I believe Tulio's off this card because Hammer Time is not so successful. Well, in his opinion, he's not seeing as much Hammer Time online. That might be true, but for your metagame, and I think any open event, I think you have to you got to be prepared for hammer time. You'll definitely see it. We might not see it in the leagues.
Couldn't you just attach hammer to this thing for the 1 mana?
Yes, you can steal hammer. Absolutely can. Damn, my cures are gone already. No, you put in the toolbox. You know, we always use the toolbox.
Leave them up.
Yeah, leave it. You don't sell them. Don't be one of those people. All right. Anyway, that's our deck tech. Hopefully it was thorough enough. Let's get into our league. Oh my God, we're up against Aspiring Snipe. Cannot be the real Aspiring Spike. What a troll name. Okay, did we win the die roll? We did not win the die roll. But we're up against a Lurrus deck, so I think I should keep this. We have 2 Glasspool Mimics to play on turn 1 and then start deploying our stuff on turns 2 and 3. It's a bit slow, but I don't want to... I'll get punished if this is hammer time, and I think that's it. But if this is rock or anything else, that should be fine. Vin Play says, went to my local game store last Friday. More packed for Modern compared to a few years ago. People are more hyped for Modern than ever before.
It's hip. It's with it. The kids are down for Modern.
Island? It's got to be Grixis something. You can't just go Island Pass and reveal Lurrus and do that. It's got to be Grixis Shadow maybe, and that's their only island? Thought Scour? Or Consider or something? I don't know. I don't know what they would play. Mill? Oh, Mill! Oh, that makes so much sense. Ah, you're right.
Here he goes. Well, thank you.
They mill me. Oh, do you want to surgically extract something? They got surgical extraction in hand. So if they have surgical extraction in hand, we got to be very careful what dies. Well, no, if it's mono blue mill, then it doesn't matter. So game 1 will be okay. Well, let's see what happens. They might mill us out. We have a clunky hand. But games 2 and 3 will kill them. Oh, thanks for showing up, dumbass. Where were you turn 1? Oh, actually, do you know what, turn 1 you would have been useless anyway because I had the tap lands.
I haven't seen this guy in a while.
Okay, so I think the best way we can deploy our hand is we play a Trickster, and then next turn we play Glasspool, maybe play Lord or Trickster, and then some turn 3 we play Benthic Biomancer and another 2-drop.
We got like 2 feet of snow, but it's melting quick. It's not sticking around.
Not real. It's like also it's freezing into ice. It's really slippery outside. If this land comes to play tapped, I might play Trickster because I know they have counter spells. Oh, you do have the black. Going to the dark side. Oh, is this a rogue deck? As long as your opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, rogues you control. I have lost to rogue decks before.
Merfolk is a rogue deck.
I'm just going to tap this thing.
0.04.
Whenever one or more rogues you control attack, each opponent mills 2 cards. Josie, you must be very happy to see this. And what's the advantage? Rogues you control get +1/+0. Thought scouring me. Okay, so this is now officially a rogue deck. I knew they have counter spells in that deck. It's okay. They burn their turn for that. If we can stick a Sveilun, that'd be nice. Oh, take a look at my hand. Okay, so this now is nothing what I thought it was going to be. I assume I can Raffle Stomp this. Like, I assume. I don't know what other creatures they have. They might play... there's some other... anyway, we'll see what happens. Their clock sucks. I don't intend on killing any of their creatures. You took 1 Sveilun. You realize there's another one, right?
He knows where the bleeding is.
They know what they're doing. You took my Manamo. Oh, no. Another Trickster.
Land.
I mean, if I don't get a land, I don't care. So Benthic Biomancer and something else, or... Well, now all of a sudden, you know, when I thought it was Mill, I didn't mind taking a little bit of damage, you know? A little bit of damage here and there. Oh, Cactus of Ishmuk, so thank you so much. And again, thank you very much for the
Jin-
5 gift subs for 4 dogs and a horse suit.
Jinkuye, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, Jinkuye. Because now that we know we're up against a deck with creatures, it might be relevant to keep our creatures alive. Or sorry, keep our life total high, because these waterlogged groves are going to deal a lot of damage over time. How about this? We're going to play the Glass Pool Mimic, and I will set up a Svelun next turn with Svelun and Benthic Biomancer. Okay, same deal. I'm going to Trickster this stupid rogue.
Serious question.
Just started realizing that I like animes. Where should I start? God, I am not the person to help you there. That's not my department. I know a lot of people think I'm like a huge weeb. The most I watch are like Miyazaki movies. Grixis! This deck keeps surprising me. Dragon Rage Chandler on top of everything else. That makes sense, but you're not a rogue. What is going on? Oh. You have land, instant sorcery. You're missing a creature.
It says in the top right border of his graveyard.
Yeah, but I want to see what's missing. Because let's say it was instant that was missing. That would be very easy to like turn back online. And then you immediately have it. Well, what sucks, I dumped all my tricksters. I don't have a trickster for this thing anymore. They could, in theory, kill their own creature, block with their Dragon Rage Chandler. Okay, I'm going to attack first, and then I'm going to go for a Svelun Benthic Biomancer.
King of the Hill is the best anime, for what it's worth.
What? Hopefully there's no counterspell here. If they play another creature, I might Subtlety it. Ah, that blows. You a rogue? No, you're just a human shaman. They left something on top. Oh, no, they dumped a Dragon Rage Chandler to turn this thing on. Okay, so the clock is on. So now I'm thinking, do I don't think I can handle another creature. I might want to have to pitch it to Subtlety. And get like a Mass of the Pearl Trident out. Attack for 3. I'm gonna get hit for 4. I'm gonna save this Benthic Biomancer to be thrown away. Hopefully that's the right decision. Alternatively, I could play Alternatively, I could have played the Benthic Biomancer and then hope my opponent doesn't play any creature, because most of them have flash anyway. And on my turn, I play Master of the Pearl Trident and maybe crack Warlog Grove for a blue card.
Well, he's only got 2 cards in hand. There's one of them.
Rogues you control get +1, plus whatever. Yeah.
You did it.
You did it. Nice.
Its fucking niche little application is online.
No, I'm not playing against Spike. I'm playing against Snipe.
He's a cheater.
Aspiring Snipe. Yeah, they might be.
He's just putting it out on Front Street is all. Yeah.
Do you ever do chess tactic puzzles? It's good between rounds. I do it constantly. I try not, but it like works your brain, so I try not to work my brain more than I need to per day.
Thank you, Modest of Mind, for the raid.
Oh, thank you very much for the raid. Very modest of you. They got the Luris. I'm gonna put it back in their deck. So I'm hoping sort of for a random blue card. Yeah, mill me.
Archmage's Charm and Lord of Atlantis.
Is that the alternate win condition? Actually, yeah, Archmage's Charm might work, thanks to them filling up my graveyard. Well, that's interesting.
Oof.
That's a lot of damage.
Nothing but pain land.
Attack for 3. Fuck. Do I, like, play the Benthic Biomancer here? So I can threaten some sort of lethal. I don't even have lethal. I can still block with subtlety. Hold on, attack for 5. I go to 4.
You can't put another creature on the thing because you got the thing.
Yeah, I deal with Luris, but they're winning the clock. So I actually have to draw a lord or some sort of interaction by next turn. Oh well. Alright. So be it.
You can stop Loris with subtlety, yeah?
Yeah, but yeah. Well, sort of. Unless they play Inquisition or something.
Boom! Now he's mad.
It's funny, this actually would be a great match for, what's it called? Relic. I don't have it. Yeah, we're going to put your Luris on the top or bottom. Card goes from your companion zone back into your deck. Feels like some sort of historic Merfolk stuff.
You should get to choose where it goes, top or bottom. And of course, you'd always choose bottom, so...
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, not necessarily, unless it's like a crappy card. I guess I could put on top.
Well...
Welcome, bacon people. That must be a very popular emote from that channel. Love bacon. Okay, you have to attack. Take 5, go to 4. So I just have to deal with one of these.
And you have many redraw chances.
No, I have 1 redraw chance because I still need mana to cast stuff. Okay, that is very good because we can steal the Dragon Rage Channeler, go to 3, get hit for 2, unless they draw another one of these stupid things.
They're both flyers, so he'll block.
Well, let's attack with everything. Might as well do it at upkeep.
Oh, you got something, pal?
Did they put Luris on top? Oh fuck, they have another one of these things? So what are you gonna do? You're gonna block? No, they're gonna kill my Master of the Pearl, try and take 6. No, they're gonna take everything.
What happened?
Well, now the situation is very different. Now how do I deal? I can't beat all these creatures. Thinking crack Waterlog Grove. Because if I steal Dragon Rage Channeler, I can block one, but I can't block the other. I still die because of the Waterlog. Too many Waterlog Groves! I actually need... I need a land that doesn't deal damage to me. Then I could steal this, take 3, go to 1. But that's not going to work. I think I'm just going to concede. Because I don't want to show them the Archmage's Charm. Or is there anything I could draw? Okay, well, we know Archmage's Charm can't help me here. Is there anything that would help me here? Ah, that's close too. Bounce. Get hit. No, it's just not enough. Okay. Just concede. Moving on. Wait, what do we got for this matchup? No, not Thieving Skydiver. So it's probably well, it's attrition, but they've got some counter spells. But this is okay. So I'm gonna try out my attrition plan. We're taking all the Aether Vials out in the play. I'll bring them back in on the draw. I'll play Ancestral Vision. They actually have quite a few blue creatures, so blue cards. Maybe I should bring in Mystical Dispute. Harbinger looks great. Trickster looks great. Glasspool is fine. Svelun is fine. Archmage's Charm is... I think Archmage's Charm on the play is going to be very good. Archmage's Charm on the draw may not be as good. I think that's maybe some of the 1-drops. What kind of matchups do you side in Ancestral Vision for? Any matchup that's going to kill my creatures and has like Lurrus probably. I'm on the play. I have the initiative. Do you know what? I'm not even going to play with counter spells. Fuck it. I'm just going to play to the board. Contra loves Mystical Dispute. It's possible I should take out Harbinger because I'm on the play. Okay, maybe we'll try this. We'll take out Harbinger because I'm on the play and I'll bring in Mystical Dispute. Mind you, counterspell, they have Inquisition and maybe Thoughtseize, and counterspells are not so good against any deck with perfect information. Hand looks great. And we've got Cavern of Souls, so we don't get fucked over by counterspells in it this time. Because that's how we lost that game. We lost because of counterspells. That's how we lost that game. I played cards, they counterspelled them.
Simple as.
It was just... That's so annoying. It should never happen. That's all I want to say.
It sucks when the opponent plays the game. They should just fucking sit there and take it.
Okay, they mulliganed. So if we can get the Subtlety mana, that'll be great. Do you ever miss the other two Lord of Atlantis? Nope, I actually didn't. Not a moment in the entire tournament.
Corky Plunger. Is that like a duck dick or what?
Danta says cut some charms. I'm never. The point of Archmage's charm is to deal with Dragon Rage Channeler, so I'm never gonna be cutting charm against a Dragon Rage Channeler deck. I might shave on the draw, but still probably not. Play this. Merfolk. Oh, let's go to town. I'm actually going to reveal... okay, I'll show Silver Gilded up, but I'm a little apprehensive. Like, they probably don't have Surgical Extraction now that I've seen what this deck looks like, but...
Could have had it in the sideboard.
I preemptively thought, like, maybe this is a Surgical Extraction deck. And maybe it still is. And if I show them Silver Gilded up, then they're incentivized to kill this one and then surgically extract this one. Oh, wait a minute. Did I let this thing... I shouldn't have let that... I should have actually probably pitched a Subtlety to this thing with, like, the... maybe when I had Glasspool Mimic?
You might have a chance now.
No, I won't. So I think this card is so damn strong, it's worth, like... I wasn't even thinking. Was not even thinking. Oh, they have Unholy Heat in this deck. I definitely think it's worth subtletying a Dragon Rage Channeler. I've been doing it. How are we doing in the league? We just started. We just started the day. Wonder if they're just gonna kill this thing. Oh, we have a lot of subtleties. Very subtle. Well, if we can get to the mana, we'll just subtlety all their cards. Hopefully they don't have Fire and Ice in the deck. Well, we have a land in the hand. Well, Mystical Dispute might change how we play next turn. Maybe I'll play Lord of Atlantis and hold up Mystical Dispute. See, look at all the work this stupid Dragon Rage Channeler does. So much work. I could have at least pitched it to delay them one turn. That one turn saves us 3 damage and sculpts their deck by like 1 less. You gotta attack each turn. You don't get to choose. No Bloxies. He didn't wanna. But you gonna?
I'm calling the ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union, representing Dragon Rage Chandler. It shouldn't have to attack if it doesn't want to.
Maybe I play still Silver Gill Adept. So we still hit land drops, because I would really like to get the Subtlety in play.
Hey, it's Mathematic.
Hey, Mathematic. My S tier mod.
How's the sun in Sweden? Apparently you're going to be seeing a lot of it right now.
Damn it, we're not getting anything. So, hold on. What can I do with this fucking mystical dispute? Well, we still have some time. Clock is not super dreadful. But I'm probably going to snap this mystical dispute off on, like, anything that I can. That is more than good enough. Frankly, that's ideal. I mean, I guess I could have subtletied it too. Whatever.
It must be weird living over there with that.
Your brother has a voice for the radio. That's not the first time you've heard that. Perhaps you've missed your calling. You looking for work in the radio?
No.
You could just read ads. That's not too hard. Is your sink clogged?
Pour some Red Bull down there.
or 7-Up or Pepsi. I don't know if this is how they want their product to be considered a cleanser.
Pour some of this down there.
I think there are these like life hacks where you use cola or some sort of carbonated drink to like clean stuff.
Hand model. It's a reference there I'm not getting.
Oh, it's probably has something to do with Zoolander. Where's the hand model part? I thought Nikachu's brother was a relatively well-known and respected hand model.
Well,
I guess
mean,
because we
up.
never see your face, you know? Never see your face. My opponent does not have an island for these Tide Shapers. You gonna put Lurrus in your hand? Would you dare? No Lurrus, so they got something up their sleeve. Maybe another Snapcaster Mage. Coca-Cola cleans pennies pretty well. Cleans pennies. Cleans your stomach.
Cleans your drain, your bathtub. Cleans the soap scum around the sink.
But maybe it preserves you to some degree, because like Warren Buffett's over 80, so. Alright, who's gonna win? A million subtleties or a fucking Dragon Rage Chandler?
That's because Warren Buffett can afford a heart transplant every 2 weeks. Just replaces it every 2 weeks.
Or just replaces all organs every 2 weeks. On a daily basis.
It's amazing he finds time to do it.
Okay, it's time for my daily organ transplant. It's been a hot minute since I've seen a Canadian penny. Well, me too, because we got rid of them. They don't exist anymore. They're now technically collector items. Monster CC! Welcome, Monster CC. You're just in time. Merfolk for life, absolutely. Alright, let's start casting this shit.
This is the new Master of Waves. It's technically a wave.
I don't know about the new Master of Waves, but it's something new.
It's your 4 slot.
What do you want to do with this Snapcaster Mage? Do you have a Stifle? Blow my fucking mind if you have got like a Stifle here.
You'll blow his mind.
I guess they have a removal spell for Dragon Rage Chandler. Oh, maybe it's Unholy Heat and they don't know if they have Delirium. Well, they have Delirium because this thing's online. Hardcasting Subtlety is backbreaking if it resolves. Just backbreaking.
3/3 fly.
I'm not in the greatest shape, though, because I'm still at 10 life. So what the clock is a 4-turn clock for them. It's a 3-turn clock for me. Okay, I guess it's slightly in our favor. And they said, okay, let's do this again.
Okay.
Rise and shine. It's magic time.
Little does he know.
They should. They're called Aspiring Snipe. Alright, let's start pitching things. The blue Force of Will. I don't know how to stack these things.
Just click buttons. What's the worst that could happen?
You gonna try it again? Next turn? We're gonna try one more time? Yeah, they put it on top. Alright. Well, we can do this dance over and over again then. I'm not gonna block. I actually think we're winning this race now. Like, even if they have Lightning Bolt, I'll only go down to 6. Sorry, I only go down to 1. Island is good, so now I don't take damage from the Waterlogged Grove. But, like, now I beat, like, 1 removal spell here.
Poof!
So is there any reason to keep the Tide Shaper in hand? Yeah, I don't want to die to Lightning Bolt.
On empty Geo, you can start a war if you click the wrong button at the wrong time. You're right, yes. It's a very fragile thing.
Look at that. Subtlety in action. Didn't think we could have 3 of them, but here it is. Here we are. 3 subtleties.
3.
Oh, you have a counterspell?
2.
Well, then the Snapcaster Mage does nothing this turn. Okay, so... But they're still dead, because they have to attack with Dragon Rage Channeler. Yeah, it's over, and I'll get in 5 damage. Because I got in that attack last turn. Booyah. Alright, so now we're on the draw, and I actually think there's going to be value to having Ether Vial, and maybe less value to having Ancestral Vision. Because we get the extra draw step, and now we want Harbinger, and I'm going to take out... Okay, they have Snapcaster Mage, so I'll have Mystical Dispute still in here. Bring in something else. Maybe another counter spell. Fight fire with fire. I really don't think Ether Vial and Ancestral Vision mix together very well. Okay, maybe we'll have Benthic Biomancer is not too bad. It's not the worst. This is a slightly attrition-based, but at the same time, counterspells matter so much. I'm not in love with this hand, but, like, I don't want to throw it away.
It's Subtlety mana right up the top.
This could get hurt by, like, an Inquisition.
They mulliganed.
We'll keep. But, like, again, like, mulliganing against an Inquisition deck sucks, too. Oh, I forgot to side out the Cavern of Souls. Or, sorry, a land. I should have sided out a land even when I brought in the... Now I think I have, like, too many lands. I should have sided out at least 1 land. Because I forgot about the Cavern of Souls I sided in.
That 1 land, people. So there's no balance.
It does. Oh, they're getting... Oh, no. Dragon Rage Chandler? Okay, that's not too bad. Could be a lot worse. Let's hope we don't draw the Cavern of Souls that I kept in. But I would keep that Cavern of Souls. I would just dump one of these islands.
I like that name, Mutervolt.
Oh, that is great. I'm just gonna cast this. Threaten to block. Actually, maybe I won't block. Maybe I will block. Blocking versus a Lurrus deck sort of sucks. Oh no! Fatal Push. Damn it, Thoughtseize. Take my Sveiloon. But at least we can bounce the Dragon Rage Chandler. If. they choose to attack.
Put a card on top.
They might actually take the Harbinger if they have another Thoughtseize. This deck seems perfectly logical. I just don't understand the 1/3 rogue. It seems like some sort of unnecessary spice. I guess it's fine versus like... Well, it didn't really whoop my ass. That's the deal.
You lost.
No, I lost to Dragon Rage Channeler more than anything. Put an island in play. Do it, yes. Yes! Tide Shaper online. Or is it just gonna die right now? Targeting me. Means you have Drown in the Lock. Yeah, you have no choice. They're actually at 13. Do they have like Death Shadow in here? Oh, maybe they didn't want to... I don't know what their motives are. Maybe they didn't want to attack this turn. Well, my turn is easy. We'll just bounce. Ooh! Actually, that's going to be useful, because if they have Drown in the Lock, we'll go Harbinger. Next turn, we'll have Trickster with Mystical Dispute ready.
See ya.
Yeah.
Blink.
Bye.
2 damage.
And we might even be able to attack into this Dragon Rage Channeler with that Mystical Dispute out. Let's hope you don't draw more lands now. Oh, I hope so. The lands seem okay right now. Help me curve out. But you know what's even better than lands? Sveilun. Sveilun is great. What the fuck is this? So what you have...
You got a counter.
What is going on here, man?
You get any snow yet? We got some snow.
Snapcaster Mage just block? Like, what? Okay, so just in case there's a removal spell for this, I'm just not going to put... Like, I don't want to risk the Master of the Pearl Trident getting hit by an Unholy Heat or something.
I want to wander around Nova Scotia someday.
Like, if this is Snapcaster Mage, I'll just miss... I might actually Trickster it.
I want to see the Maritimes.
Okay, we can
Yes, get rid of it.
Okay, we'll counter this. It's just that Trickster is like an answer right now.
I want to go see Halifax, Brunswick. I want to go to PEI in autumn or spring. I can't remember which.
They're going to be in a tough spot. Like, if they miss another land drop, they play Dragon Rage Channeler. Do not... Like, if I Trickster, and then I play Master of the Pearl Trident, then they're in a lot of trouble. You want to target me again? What's wrong with you? What's your obsession with my library and my graveyard?
He's trying to...
Inquisition of Kozilek and everything. This is a huge... What's it called? This is a privacy law situation. How do people who are very concerned about their privacy... Like Inquisition of How do you feel about Inquisition of Kozilek and Thoughtseize? Don't you think you feel violated?
Don't tread on me.
61 people are spending their third night in a pub. Did anyone do any Black Friday shopping?
Is it a flat roof pub by any chance?
Alright, so I knew it. I knew there was a red spell. That's why I kept this ending in my hand.
We need MTG VPN. No access granted. Protect your graveyard.
Yeah, protect your library. Okay. Fetch lands offline. Also Shock's offline. So I don't think there's anything they can do here. They're dead. I mean, I think they need to rip like Mountain, Anger the Gods, if that's even in their deck, which I doubt it is, because it kills all their creatures.
He's done. There you go.
Well, they said GG.
Modern is a healthy format when people bring this stuff to a $8 fucking tournament.
That's right. All right, that was round 1. I think Subtlety proved its worth. We just kept bouncing Snapcaster Mage again and again and again and again and again, and they didn't gain a card every single turn. I would love it. You gotta love seeing that.
Thanks for the bits.
And I think my sideboarding was smart, although we didn't see the Ether Vial in this game. Probably would have been useful. All right, let's go into round 2. Did we just get like raided again? All of a sudden we have like 20 people. No, but I have like 20 extra people here.
Maybe the notification's still coming.
Maybe a bigger streamer just left. Did they scrub out? Snag some foil blade splicers in Horror of Death and Taxes Master Jason the Splicer Samard. I wonder if you would still play the card. Kittybot's like, nah, just lurk. What now? The Twitch reveals you lurkers because it says first time chat from viewer. So I'm sure, and to be honest, like I'm actually more of a lurker myself. You know, I always ask for the comments and engagement and all that stuff. On YouTube, I'm a person who will give a like. I will subscribe to channels that I go to frequently, but I almost never comment. Sad, I know. I won the die roll. Oh, we got Kitty Bebop. Sorry, Kitty Bot Boop with the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, Kitty. Also, thank you very much for the 100 bits, Vin. Hand is good enough for me. We're up against another Lurrus deck. What a surprise. Lurrus every fucking day. Opponent says, nice content. They're on our good side already. I will take the sub. Oh! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What do we do here? All these cards look great. This is burn for sure. I guess we're going to get rid of Archmage's Charm because Sveilun will be a beating later on. And I can Tide Shaper the Inspiring Vantage. This is where I actually really like Subtlety because I think that's going to give us a lot of time versus a burn deck now. Just hitting that 1-drop, especially on the draw. We're on the play, so we don't need it as much, but I think on the draw it's going to be very valuable. It's not bad. So we're taking some damage. I don't like that, but that's potentially they just lost the game right there. Let's see if they have another land. If they don't, they'll just go like Swift Spear Pass. Well, they'll actually, very likely, if they have another land, they'll go land, Bolt, Tide Shaper, Swift Spear Pass. Petition to rename Modern after Kitty Cat Overlord Lurrus. Oh, maybe they have no Bolt. Oh, we got a land just on time. So, I'm just going to hope you don't have Mutagenic Growth. Please don't have Mutagenic Growth. Or any sort of free spell. And we get the Sveilun out. Now it's going to be really hard to do anything. So Sveilun is should be somewhat indestructible here. Okay, no attack. Good. And I can untap Sveilun too, so sweet. I'll just attack with Sveilun. Just threaten to untap with her every single turn. Another Tide Shaper, not bad. Probably Tide Shape the mountain. Target creature gains double strike until end of turn. That will do nothing because this thing is indestructible. But fine. I could kill it. I could kill this thing, right? Because I could like tap it with Trickster and then it's just gone. Yeah, sure, let's just do that. You gave yourself an ability, well now you're about to lose it. And then we'll take away their other land. We're gonna leave them with the Horizon land. That'll deal damage to them. Look what we're doing. Look what turn 1 Subtlety did. Our life total is really nice and high. High and dry. Vegan economist. I watch streams while doing other stuff, so usually don't comment often. I guess I just creep. Creep. Get your creep on. I welcome everyone to creep on me. How many blue targets is enough for subtlety? Actually, I don't know. 24-ish? I'm not sure. I don't have a good answer for you. Can we die? Is that possible? I don't think so. With 3 red mana next turn, that's 9 damage. I think this is impossible. Do I have lethal? 3, 7, 11. No, we don't quite have... Okay, actually, yeah, let's draw pre-combat, because maybe I'll draw a Lord. Actually, if they go to 2, the lands are dead. Yeah. So actually, that basically was lethal. Brought out a bunch of Lurrus stock that just came into my local game store to stop more Lurrus decks popping up at my FNM. What? Okay, so burn. Let's bring in all the counter spells. All the counter spells. I wonder if Ancestral Vision is fine versus burn, because this is a little bit of an attrition-based matchup. I actually don't like the 1-drops so much. I actually despise them. I mean, you need to have some, but like... Okay, maybe I should have Benthic Biomancer over Tide Shaper, because Tide Shaper is technically a 2-drop on the draw. I might bring in... I think I actually should bring in Mystical Dispute. It's a 3-mana counterspell, but it's like... It's better than nothing. On the draw, let's get rid of maybe Lord of Atlantis and have all the tempo cards. I'll want Archmage's Charm to steal their 1-drops, and also I can just counterspell stuff. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh, you bought out Lurrus, so no one else could play it. It's a bold move. Let's see if that pans out for you, because people only need 1. His hand has no land. His hand has land, but it's super clunky on the draw. We're going to keep and we're going to pray. I think that's what we're going to do. And I need an island still. I'm going to keep it. I have to pray for like a 2-drop and a land next few turns. Yeah, basically mono blue control here. Okay, let's see if this keep pans out. It's not a great keep. It's not my proudest keep. So I have a decision. This is a tougher decision than it looks. I could play Glasspool Mimic right now and hope I don't draw lands, or I play an island this turn, and then if I draw Lord of Atlantis, I'll play another island and hold on to Glasspool Mimic. But then I still need another island for this Archmage's Charm. But then I can play Glasspool Mimic next turn. Archmage's Charm might not be as valuable right this very moment, so... Let's just try to... I might actually pitch... Well, I mean, if they play Eidolon, maybe I'll pitch Archmage's Charm to the Subtlety. But that doesn't seem great either.
Salute is sleeping on that pile of cushions on the couch.
Yeah, I gotta deal with this thing.
I heard him back.
I wish I could see the future here. What am I gonna draw? But I definitely I have to subtlety this.
Yeah.
And I don't have any creatures out yet, so let's... I might pitch this twice.
Don't let Burn have their best.
What I could do is I flip this thing twice and then I Archmage's Charm just to draw some cards later. That's a possibility. Can I draw a card here? I draw a miscast. That's not useful. I still need an island, actually, for this Archmage's Charm. Alright, let's see what they do. Actually, I also forgot Subtlety can be cast through. Ooh, interesting. Give me a land. Show me the future. Is the future good or bad? Oh, it's great. The future is amazing.
No.
The future is awesome. Oh, they're doing nothing. Oh, this is fucking great. Ah, this is great. All right, so now maybe I'll let them play. I'm just gonna steal the Goblin Guide mid-combat. Let them play Eidolon. Then I just hard cast Subtlety, and they just have to deal with it. Subtlety actually beats the Eidolon. Funny enough. Okay, give me another land. I'm gonna steal this fucking thing. At the same time, though, if I steal it, it might help my opponent too.
No.
Well, anyway. It's mine now. Oh, what did they do with the island? Did they put it on the bottom? Maybe they put it on the bottom. I didn't notice. I just assumed they put it on the top. Oh, yeah, they put it on the bottom. All right, so it didn't go as planned. Alright, well, this sort of helps them, but whatever.
Maybe not.
Well, they have a fetch land, so they revealed a Skewer the Critics. Alright, so we now know what's coming up soon. They don't want to Skewer the Critics? What's wrong with you? Okay, we'll miscast this. This is surprisingly good. I approve. Vin loves the miscast. We're not playing anything, so just play Merfolk Trickster. Then we'll be ready for their next creature with Subtlety. Oh, thank you. I needed you like a million years ago. So somehow we navigated this game relatively well. But like, let's see how this Inspiring Vantage. Ugh, we are helping them.
No. We aren't.
Of course we are. Okay. So we're at 9. How much damage is being dealt to us? Okay, we go to 11. Oh, is it all 2 drops? Oh, it's all 2 drops. Fish fam. Okay, so this thing comes into play tap. They still can only play 1 spell this turn. Oh, please play a creature. Oh, it's Searing Blaze. Yeah. Yeah, I cannot do anything about that. Let's get that clock on.
If you play Alice for Christmas, may I suggest a list?
No, because I'm gonna be. I'm making my own list. I'm checking it twice.
The Elf Discord has been playing it.
Attack for 5, they go to 4. That sucks.
Ask again later when he's.
Ask again when my deck sucks. No, I want to play like a Vile Elves deck. Oh, this is close. We're probably gonna lose this.
No.
Well, okay. If they've got like, well, Lightning Helix is not good. Okay, we can beat 2 Searing Blazes, I guess. What do they have on top? They revealed a Swift Spear. That can be a problem too. If their hand is full of 2 drops, maybe we win. Or maybe not. Okay, so they play Swift Spear. They can block the Goblin Guide. Wouldn't they have taken 3 from the Blaze? What? Why? No, I'm the control. You mean if they blaze the Goblin Guide? No, I would still take the damage because I control it. I don't own the card, but I control it. Oh no, are they gonna go for? They have to have Lightning Helix. It's a Lightning Helix. Of course. All right, well, it looks like GG. Unless I draw some fucking miracle here, like another Archmage's Charm. Or Silvergill Adept into Archmage's Charm. No, that's no good.
Keep it up as a blocker.
They have to have a million Searing Blazes. Nah, I gotta... Ugh, Riftbolt, fuck. Fuck us all. I keep a lot of cards in my hand. What's another Lightning Helix? Oh, it's Boros Triumph. So now they just go like Swift Spear and then kill us. Our deck petered out at some point. I might have been able to play differently if I knew the Eidolon was not coming back.
That's a nice emote.
Hold on, why didn't we lose?
He's giving you a mercy.
Oh, because I have 2 cards in my hand. Yeah, they're respecting the 2 cards.
He's giving you a mercy turn.
No.
No land.
I need to draw Archmage's Charm. Archmage's Charm or bust. Just to keep the game going. Fuck you, I'm gonna do it again. Nope, give me this shit. No, I'm just ultimately screwed. So close yet so far.
But it's not over.
It's not over. That's why I'm saying, like, Ancestral Vision, maybe that. Well, Ancestral Vision with Vile sucks. Today is going okay. Yeah, they had 0 cards in hand, but a lot of cards in exile. No, they had 2 Rift Bolts in exile, unless you're trolling, which in that case, nice troll. Okay, Harbinger on the play. I'm never a huge fan of. Actually, we can bring in all the Tide Shapers on the play. I'll take out the Bentuk Biomancer. Turn 2 Tide Shaper is good. Yeah, they had 2 Rift Bolts. Do I want my Lord of Atlantis on the play? Nah, screw it. Submit this. So for a nice, clean, easy game. With no Searing Blazes. And I want to steal their Swift Spear. This is good enough. Svelun is amazing.
Best card in the game. No,
sure.
Spreading Seas is the best card in the game.
I think M. Hayashi tried to play Svelun as just literally another Eidolon. This is not the greatest hand against Eidolon. Tried to play Svelun as just like a 1-win condition in his deck. In a mono blue deck. It was like a mono blue control deck with Svelun. Alright, let's take some damage. Should I attack? Actually, yes, because I can block the Eidolon. And then if they throw a burn spell at Svelun, that's fine with me. Because I have another Svelun. We got the backup.
And he'll take damage from the bolt.
No, he won't, because they'll attack with Eidolon first. I block. Eidolon dies, then they bolt it. Bishark, 7 months with the sub. Thank you very much, Bishark.
Enjoy those tuna caramel rolls.
Oh, Pantonian! Thank you very much for the subscribing with Prime. I think I missed that one. Tuna rolls?
No, caramel.
What about caramel? What's he
Bishark was talking about this thing, and I found it at the Forks, actually. It's a caramel roll.
Oh, sorry, the deck list is probably out of date. Let me fix that off screen. Damn it. Is this gonna be Searing Blaze? Yeah, it's gonna be another card. So actually they're gonna deal 4 damage to themselves, but then deal 4 damage to me, probably. Or sorry, 5 damage because of the Searing Blaze. I'll go to 10. Maybe I should have been all up on blockers. Does not help me very much here. I'll go to 8.
Build your board.
It's hard to build my board. Eidolon is actually surprisingly tough. If I don't have Vial. Or Subtlety. Okay, I'm gonna attack, because I don't think I can actually sit around and do nothing. Because there'll be a situation where they could just, if I pass, then they'll just be like, okay, pass. I have more life than you, and just burn you. Oh, fuck! Don't Searing Blaze me again. Is the Archmage's charm laughing at the cavern, or is the cavern laughing at the charm? Cavern is laughing at the charm, that's for sure. Oh god. Okay, so what? I cannot play. What can I not play anymore? Oh, am I just lost? Could be the case. Oh.
Just gotta attack with Spaloon.
Attack with both. Can't do that. Yeah, I got attack with Spaloon. Hope to draw.
Just gotta hope
Subtlety, honestly.
Just gotta hope that he basically whiffs. Over and over.
Yeah, I have to hope that they're empty-handed and that they're gonna draw nothing next turn.
That's what it comes down to. Come on. Draw land. Crack that fucking thing. Yeah!
Alright, that's some good news.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, no, there's another. There's a redraw! Oh, damn, they're just gonna hard cast something. Fuck. Yeah, couldn't put him low enough. Alright, good game. Close. No one drop on the play. Well, not that I really need it. I guess what I really needed was, like, a counter spell. Not the ideal hand versus Eidolon. A pile full of creatures is very good. Okay, hold on. Now let me get the deck list ready for you guys. A pile full of creatures is good if you have Vial, but if you don't have Vial, it sucks. Unless they don't have Eidolon. Mono blue Merfolk, sure. Okay, and I will get the next match going. It's annoying how close the burn matchup is if you don't play with things like Curse Catcher and Master of Waves. And Spreading Seas, which all used to be very good cards. Oh, the good old days.
You can still play with
slapping around burn with those cards. Okay, what do I want here? Twitch, Cardboard Live. Alright, deck list updated. What are you up to, Francisco? How do you feel about Amulet of Titan now that it got there were 2 copies in the top 8 last big tournament, MTG Vegas? Burn is always close. It makes me wonder if I didn't... There's like one turn maybe I don't attack. But it doesn't matter that much. Maybe saves me some life.
Burn is the Joker to your Batman.
There was one turn I didn't need to attack. It was like very early. It's when I just played Svelun. This hand actually looks pretty shitty. It's like really clunky, and I'll take more damage on the draw. I'm gonna mulligan this. I don't know what we're up against. Well, they don't have a companion, so... So what does that mean? Belcher, Titan... This hand's bad against all those things. This hand's a lot better. I'll keep this. We don't have many lands, so I'll just get rid of the Archmage this turn. Amulet just won the challenge. There you go. Verdant Catacombs. Yeah, Seize is fantastic versus Burn. Too bad we don't play it anymore. Temple Garden. The mystery. What is this deck? Death and Taxes? I still don't know. Some sort of life gain deck? Some anti-burn deck? Someone was so pissed off at burn, they said, you know what, we're making an anti-burn deck. We're doing it. We're tired of burn. Oh yeah, maybe it's Heliod. Well, if it's Heliod, I don't think this is going to help very much, but maybe we'll do something. If it's Heliod, we're screwed. Well, maybe we're not super screwed. Okay, it is Heliod. Maybe we're not super screwed because I do have Subtlety in this deck that maybe can help race. But overall, it's not great. So funny enough, I do have Trickster, which might be helpful to help us. So if I attack, you block. Is that good for me or bad for me? You know what? I don't want Sphaloon. I really don't care.
You hear that? He doesn't care.
Yeah, I don't care. Of course. That's how they do it. They just curve out perfectly into exactly what they need. Well, that's a bit late, but whatever. Well, we're going to be fine if they don't combo off against us.
That's basically what you say about any combo deck.
So I could technically go... Okay, they have Collected Company. I could technically go for the win if I play Trickster and then play Master of the Pearl Trident. And I think we should just do that and just hope that they whiff on their Coco. They literally need to find Spike Feeder. Good luck, have fun, be right back. Don't know what that means, but...
He's sniping you. He's got to check out what you got.
Yeah. What do you got in your hand?
You know how Bob
I think maybe... What?
You know how Bob the Builder gets all them contracts? Because he's a fucking dirty cheater.
I can't drink that much.
It's fine, I can hear it.
Do you hear my brother? Alright, so we have to wait for him. So here's some good news. We're gonna... Does anyone play Mario Kart for the Nintendo Switch? We might be playing some Mario Kart. After the Magic stream. Because I finally got a capture card ready. Alright, Collected Company. Whiff on your Spike Feeder, please. Ooh. But that means I do need another... That was a shitty Collected Company. But it was good enough to keep their head above water. We'll get another turn, no matter what. Okay, let's see. Can I draw a Lord? If I draw a Lord, it's over.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Boom! Oh, we got it! We got it! Gonna gain some life. Are you gonna get a counter? Whatever. Give him to me. Target creature you control, you can't give me the creature? Okay, you give it to me. Okay. We've got Island Walk. Alright. Well, that was a lucky game one. Because we could just easily lose there. This is not a good matchup. Well, maybe it's better now that I have Subtlety. Like, it is a big game. It is quite the game changer.
You can play Mario Kart online.
Also, I'm going to bring in Thieving Skydiver because I can steal their fucking walking ballista. And also I can fly in the air. Harbinger is not great in this matchup. Benthic Biomancer is fine just to get a creature on turn 1. Actually, I don't like Silvergill Adept either. So what do I want? Is Miscast any good? I don't know. No, I'm going to bring in the extra land so I can curve into Subtlety more frequently. Like, I'm going to really want to curve out. I'm going to take out all the Silvergill Adepts because card advantage just means nothing in this matchup. What are their... Collected Company? How else do they find? Then, Finale of Devastation. So, Miscast is useful there. Or is Force Negation better? No, maybe we have Miscast. Sideboard is so awkward. I can't tell if Trickster does something in this matchup. Maybe it does something, maybe it does nothing. I can't remember. What does Trickster do? It, in response to you, okay, you crack. It gives me 1 turn. So they give. Hold on. Okay, so they could give Walking Ballista lifelink, snipe me. I Trickster it. It loses lifelink. I take a damage, and then all of a sudden they don't have enough counters on Walking Ballista combo off. They would have to wait another turn. But that seems like a crappy. Seems like crap.
You have a minute to think it over.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I'm gonna say no to Miscast. I'm gonna bring in the Force Negation, so I can just I can't afford to not tap out over and over again. All right, let's do it. It's good enough for me. If we can get to 4 mana, Subtlety over and over again, that's good. It's good value.
For someone who always says, nah, this is too fancy or that's too fancy, this sounded pretty fancy.
They mulligan to 6. I've got 1-drops and a Lord. I'm going to gamble on this hand. I don't know if it's worth gambling.
They went to 5.
But, like...
They went to 4.
I got 1... Oh, sweet. If they have Utopia's probably going to snipe it off. But anyway, we have a greedy hand ourselves. We didn't know they were going to mulligan to 4.
I did.
But if I draw an island, we're going to be in great shape. No Utopia Sprawl yet. In worst case scenario, we just play Tide Shaper next turn, then play Lords. Greed is good. Greed works. In some sense. Do I just give you nothing? If 1 or more counters would be put on a creature you control that deals... It's the,
Is that a piece of his engine?
Yeah, let's just deal with this. Just evoke, hit anything. Well, it's not what I wanted, but whatever. What did they do with the card? They put it on the bottom.
Wasn't good enough.
No, it wasn't. They do need lands. So the question is, do you have the combo in your hand right now? That's the #1 question. You're gonna probably show me a Heliod here. I draw a land. I will play creature. I will attack. Maybe have Collected Company in hand. Like, we can race. It's possible. I don't know what's in their hand. If they have the combo, then we're screwed. But if they don't...
I got the 1 quad. No, he's in
stalled.
top decker.
They're stalled.
Lord! Ooh.
Not actually very useful. Now I'm just thinking, is it worthwhile... Because I think if I I might want to save this Waterlog Grove to crack and then draw... Well, I don't even need to crack it. I could just buff up my Benthic Biomancer. Because it's lethal anyway, no matter what I do. Yeah, let's pump him up. See if we can find a Force Negation or something. Do not find Force. But, just in case they play Walking Ballista on 1, I could steal it. I don't know what else is going to happen in this game. Because I could steal a Thieving Skydiver. Okay, let's attack. And I guess might as well attack for the maximum. And pass.
You're at 3 life, pal.
Yeah,
Did you get what you needed?
No fetching.
Thing's done.
All right, we got it. That's a lucky win. That's a lucky win. This is a bad matchup. We might have a few more resources, but still, the way our hands played out, it was still pretty bad.
So
Like, I don't even know if subtletying that creature in the beginning even mattered. But that was a lucky win. Never thought Thieving Skydiver would be seeing play.
Me neither.
You know what? This matchup is so bad that I'm desperate. Like, if they play Walking Ballista, I'm willing to, like, try to steal it, and they'll kill it in response. Like, it's a bad exchange, but at least I'll get rid of the stupid thing. Get rid of the Walking Ballista. Thank you very much, Vin, for the 200 bits. Moving on to round 3.
It's actually, he's donated 300 so far.
I know, Francisco. I haven't seen Helid myself for a very long time, which made me happy. I hate that deck. I hate any deck that just like puts two. Why is it so bad right now? Like, what's its problem? Just removal spells? Like, I don't even know why it's so bad right now. Oh, maybe it has to do with Solitude. Oh, we won the die roll for once. This hand looks plenty good. We'll keep.
First time chatter.
Prismatic Ending and Solitude. I don't know if Prismatic Ending matters. Well, actually, I guess Teferi plus up past Prismatic Ending is a problem. First day I saw that card and spoiled, I thought it could be playable in Vintage and Legacy. Okay, we'll start off with Biomancer, pass.
He's on
Like, no
Grixis deck.
companion. Where's the companions? Are we up against Titan now? Makes me nervous if I don't see, normal stuff. Mini decks currently can beat Infinite Life. Can they? Can the Rhino deck beat Infinite Life? Oh, that's Amulet. That is Amulet if I've ever seen an Amulet before. Now, here's the deal, people. We do have Subtlety. Okay, let's just... we actually have quite a few resources. Okay, we're going to be as fast as humanly possible. Our hand is actually pretty good, because then we can copy this with the Glasspool Mimic. I think what we're going to do is we're going to Subtlety, pitch Glasspool, and then there's going to be a turn where they play Titan, we're going to Trickster, and then we copy our Lord and hopefully win by then.
Thanks, Vin.
Thank you very much, Vin. Oh, their hand is slow as fuck, though.
You have a nice day.
I'm sure you've already said before I joined, but did you enjoy Vegas? I did. The only thing I did not enjoy was trying to get a COVID test on the way back home.
Yeah, in America, they stick it up your ass.
Very uncomfortable.
So I get it. Sorry, ass backwards.
Wait, ideally, I'm going to draw a land here, so I can just play Glasspool and have a great... that's not too bad, actually. So these are all good cards, good tempo cards. I just realized I probably should have... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to loot. Looterino. I do get the land, but it's sort of useless right now. Yeah, I'll dump this land. Or do I dump the land? Or you played my land, right? Yeah, I played my land. Yeah, I'll dump the land. The Subtlety is going to win this game. Fran can see the future. I agree. I don't know what to pitch now, though. I have this Archmage's Charm that can counter a Titan. Or this thing. And I might as well.
See you later. What a nightmare this card is.
Maybe I get rid of the charm. Then I attack for 5. They go to 8. Then I can Trickster the Dryad after one land trigger. Pitch Glass Pool. Attack for 5. No, if I pitch the Glass Pool, then I most definitely don't have a winning clock.
Next turn, hold charm, counter the charm.
Yeah, this is the thing. I might want to pitch the charm, let them replay it, Trickster the Dryad, and then I have lethal. I think that's reasonable. Because this is the only one that gives me, like, a good clock. Do they have a land drop still, I think, for this turn? I think they do. Well, so long as they can't play Titan on the same turn, I don't care. This game's pretty lucky that our opponent has, like, the slowest fucking start of all time.
You put it on the bottom.
Oh. Well, that's scary. Actually, this is really scary now. But there's no amulet. Oh, who cares? Okay, I drew that. Cast this thing. Now I don't have a care in the world. Attack. Subtlety, whatever you do. Yeah, take 3. I have lethal on the board. Unless they can put 2 creatures on the battlefield. Or gain some life. That does nothing.
Let's see the big boy.
The big boy. Even if it's the big show. Man, this used to be my death. But now Subtlety, it's turned the tables.
First time chatter.
I don't know. I wonder what the matchup is like now. Yeah, it's funny how much I always needed, like, I can't deal with Primeval Titan if I tap out. Merfolk could never tap out versus Amulet. I mean, I did it anyway, just hoping to race, but it's not a good plan. Alright, let's see what we can do here. This is semi-good. Summoner's Pact, counter it, you pay 3, delays you a turn. Oh, I'm definitely bringing in the Thieving Skydiver. I stole 2 amulets in a side event. And then I put Glasspool Mimic into play tapped and untapped it for extra mana. That was hilarious. Harbinger's never been good in this matchup. I'm never a fan of Silvergill in this matchup. I'll keep everything else.
Well, how the turntables.
Counter. I have enough counters. I actually don't know if I should have Archmage's Charm. It's clunk. Well, it can counter Primeval Titan. And it's also a pretty solid counter, period. Feels like the matchup now is all about how many subtleties does that Merfolk player have. Yes. And I have extra. If I have a Vial, I can have extra subtleties if I can get the Vial to 3 with Glasspool Mimic. I'm not sure. It's possible I should side in more counter spells. I'll just leave it like this. The real question is, what would I want to side out for more counter spells?
Vial.
Maybe Benthic Biomancer. Because I still don't really intend on racing the opponent. Hard to tell. I hate when it says I lost the die roll going into game 2. Like, that's not true. I won game 1. I'm not going first. This hand is actually quite trash. But I'm gonna keep it anyway because it has a lot of... I guess I need to draw a piece of interaction in the top 3 cards, but like this is a pretty ideal hand.
Just need to settle.
2 Lords, Biomancer, a Vial on the draw. I just need like a counter spell or something, but it is risky. I do have a Waterlog Grove to crack if I really need to. Alright, that is... Well, I mean, what can I say? I can lose to... Oh, I totally forgot about this thing. Where's the Saga? You gonna be a problem?
Subtlety. Oh no.
No, it's extra terrible. Well, we can... I could opt to not put anything in play and just loot it away with Biomancer. Like, I'll have 2 mana up next turn. I'll probably put a Lord in play. Well, this game's gonna get way harder. So we're gonna get Amulet. So we need to draw Tide Shaper would be excellent. You don't want to attack? You can do that. You sort of look like a creature that would have Defender, but you don't really do. Tide Shaper? Not Tide Shaper, but not terrible. Okay, so next turn you get Amulet. Am I fucked? Hopefully not. Okay, let's develop a board with my mana. You think they get a Titan in play next turn? It's possible. No, they're not going for the Titan plan. They said screw it. I can steal these things with my Archmage's Charm. I might steal their Amulet now.
You should save it for the Titan itself to counter it.
The problem is... Oh, fuck. Well, that's going to look like some problem next turn. Actually, forget all that stuff. I can't beat the Construct tokens. I mean, I can Archmage's Charm it, I guess. Take 1 token away. Well, another line I have is actually I can steal an Amulet so that I shrink the Construct token. Well, we'll see what happens. Like, put this in play. Might attack with it too. It's not bad. Do I just pass?
Conjure's got a good idea.
Maybe I just pass. If you steal a Construct and play the other Vial, you've got a 3/3 on your hands. Yeah, Constructs work for me. Well, I could, so I can, like, there's other things I can do. I can attack with the Biomancer. If they block with the Construct, I could steal this Construct, Vial in a Lord. Then this Construct is a 3/3, and the Biomancer is a 3/3. Oh, it just trades. That's not exciting. I can take 8, and we race. And I just have to deal with a Titan. And there's like 1 turn I could like hold the Benthic Biomancer on the draw. Or maybe I can't race. Maybe racing is ambitious. Well, if I steal a Construct and my opponent plays Primeval Titan, I'm lost. I think I gotta block one of these Constructs. I will just pass the turn for now.
I think you definitely want to steal a Construct, in my opinion.
I mean, who knows? Maybe my opponent has 2 Primeval Titans in their hand and they're about to, like, play both of them this turn. You're gonna attack with both Constructs? It's so fucking tempting to steal this Construct. Okay, if nothing happens, I'll steal one like at end of turn. Maybe. Oh, they still do nothing! They still do nothing! Okay, let's loot with Biomancer. Let's get a little information here. Maybe we draw a Trickster. It's not bad. Okay, dump Vial. I think I'm just going to leave this Biomancer on defense to block one of them. Because it looks like this Charm might carry me to victory. Trickster? Man, I've never been so happy to see this card. So now what happens? So now I have the option to play Lord, copy Lord with Glasspool Mimic, smash for 1,000,000. I can't copy the... I can only copy my own creatures. Oh, I could steal it and copy my own construct. That's possible. I did that. Hold on. No, I did that with a rhino in Vegas. I, like, stole a rhino, and then I vialed in my Glasspool Mimic and copied a rhino. All of a sudden, I'm the Crashing Footfall deck.
Do your thing. Play the Lord, copy the Lord, and hold up Subtlety.
Well, the other option is I just play a Lord, attack for 8, 13. Hold on, does that guarantee me victory? Okay, attack for 16. You go to 8.
They don't play with board wipes, do they?
Engineered explosives. They do play with engineered explosives. They don't have the mana for it, though.
So then get it all out there. Just get it all out there.
That's why it'd be convenient to have Arch. The really sissy line is I attack with just my Lords and leave up Benthic Biomancer to block one of these constructs, and then we reevaluate after that. Yeah, I'm gonna take the sissy line. If you've known me for a long time, I take the sissy line usually. What the hell is this? Endurance. Okay. Didn't really see that coming, but I guess I don't really care. You're gonna put my Ether Vial back in my deck. Now we might draw that Ether Vial. That's a problem. Surprised I even want to block. Okay, whatever.
Poof.
Okay, now we pass. Because we can block this construct with Benthic Biomancer. Even if they put an artifact in play, I guess I don't really even care. Oh, you know what? Something I didn't think about. I should have... No, I need the mana right now for Archmage's Charm. But another option is I tick the vial up to 3. Another fucking vial.
Amulet.
Yeah, another amulet. Okay, so what I could do... This is insane. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Every Karoo land is worth a Primeval Titan. Yeah, I know I can still Archmage's Charm. Steal their stupid construct.
Just wait for them to get their big boy out. What he's building towards.
It's a lot of amulets. It is a lot of amulets.
And so, like, the ability stacks. Something comes in tapped. And you can
Yes.
use, like 3 times.
Yeah, you can tap it 3 times. That's the whole deal. I don't care about the 3rd amulet, but I sort of do care that the constructs are getting too big. I'm probably going to burn this Archmage's Charm on a construct if they attack with both of them. They're getting a little too big for me, for my liking. Because now I cannot, like, block, take 5, go to 3, and be like, I don't really have a good plan for this construct again. I'm always going to have to leave a blocker.
But if you steal 1, he goes down to 4.
Yes. You don't want to do anything, huh? You're afraid.
Stream sniping.
It's hard to tell when someone's stream sniping.
I will accuse everybody and be right
Yeah,
half
me
the
too.
time.
Okay, the turn ends. Okay, we're gonna steal. I'll gain control of this. So your blocks suck. And it's a 2/2 creature on my side too. Aha! Synergy. Okay, we're definitely gonna tick the vial up to 3. So I have the ability to vial in this glass pool. Oh my god, it's a match made in heaven. So I guess I can cast the glass pool and Hold on, does it matter? Let's see, hold on. 4, 5. I'm just wondering if they block poorly, can I win? We might as well. Like, whatever. I don't really see how I can get punished. Well, I guess engineered explosives is still on the table. So you block. This is 12, 14. Not enough. Maybe I should just leave the construct behind.
It's all bad blocks for him.
Yeah, technically.
Terrible blocks for him.
Okay, no EE, please. I mean, worst case scenario, I still have a subtlety, but it's not pleasant. Draw your crew land so you can play your primeval.
And you'd have the token still too, right?
Hmm?
And you'd have your...
I would have the token, but... Well, they're at 3. I guess it's not bad. Yeah, I mean... Did I miss lethal? Or did they just... Oh, no, they just didn't block. Oh, I missed lethal, actually. I just assumed they would block with their construct because they have, like, no choice. Okay, whatever. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. I just blindly assumed that there's, like, no way... Why would you not block with this thing? You think you're going to win with this construct token? No, that's not going to happen. This is a good time where chat lethal was actually lethal. All right, we won that one.
Not going for lethal, the ultimate sissy line.
Yes. I did miss lethal once in round 1, actually, in MTG Las Vegas. I totally forgot about that. I had lethal on the board and I played something else, and I realized, oh, I had lethal. Could have just played a Lord and won. I think Subtlety is proving its worth in the deck, and I said it was the difference. It was a game changer in MTG Las Vegas. It's a make or break. It changes the matchups completely. I would still say this matchup is still going to be hard, but like this gives us the ability to tap out and at least, you know, Subtlety a stupid Titan. So we have a lot more game than we used to. We need it because they got a lot of cards now between Valakut and Dryad the Elysian Grove. All right, that was round 4. Let's move on to round 5. The ultimate round, the round of all rounds.
A lot of 2 zeros on the board today.
We have 2. We have 2 zeros.
It's good though.
Match made in heaven.
Is Vegas a command? Doesn't seem to be.
Nope. Not that I know of.
Well, somebody just said it. First time chatter. You wasted your first time chat on that?
When some... We should have something like when they go exclamation point Vegas, it takes them to like, I don't know, some sort of like, go to this site for, you know...
Gambling.
No. They always say it's for free $50 or
Oh,
something.
those things.
Yeah. Sign up now and get free 50 coins or something like that. If you sign up in the next 10 minutes. Alright, we won the die roll. How much better would Subtlety be if it could bounce creatures on the battlefield? Oh god, it would be just outright broken.
Somebody tried to do that to me in a Legacy event.
Oh yeah? Well, someone tried to do that to somebody else in MTG Vegas. This hand's a bit weak, but if we draw a Lord, he'll make up for it. We have 2 Vials, which can be good in a hand that has diverse mana costs. We'll take 1 Vial up to 3. Well, that sucks. Being on the play with heavy Vials versus a Thoughtseize deck, no good. Uh-oh, they're attacking our Tricksters. Well, that was beautiful. I mean, couldn't draw it up any better. How much... Oh, no. Reading the same damn question.
It's a good question, though.
It's a good question.
It's for R&D to ponder. For the next set.
I don't even know if I want to... Okay, so if this deck has Croxa, I'll keep the Vial in my hand now for Croxa. And, I don't know, maybe randomly we'll draw a Benthic Biomancer to pitch it away. Because my hand is in a situation where I would love to tap something and then bounce it back with Harbinger. If nothing happens, we'll just play Yeah, sure, that's fine. Grixis! Control or shadow? To be honest, if they don't want to do anything, I'm not going to do anything. If this is actual control, I'm going to wait for them to... I'll play Ether Vial now. Seems like they're a little bit more on the control plan. Oh, great. So this works out for us. So we'll put a... I guess... it's the same. I'll play the Lord, so if I draw a land, I'll play Glasspool Mimic Copy Lord. Okay, that actually worked out for us. Oh, poop. Okay, so I don't draw anything, so... Do I still wait for him to play a creature? Because I could throw a Trickster out, and then on my turn, Harbinger. This might be a matchup where I might want to consider playing Archmage's Charm, draw 2 cards. Okay, we're just gonna play for threat density. I shouldn't play Glasspool Mimic under any circumstances. I'm just a little concerned about playing Trickster and it getting countered. I'm not 100% sure what my opponent's on. Can't remember what Yamakiller played for a Grixis control deck. For all I know, I'm going to throw a Merfolk Trickster out into a Drown in the Lock. But I will play a creature.
You gotta.
Oh, that thing's gonna get Drown in the Lock. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I can't do anything about it.
Float it back up to the top.
Yeah.
Can't drown a fish.
No, I'm just gonna play Harbinger. They probably have another removal spell. I'm just gonna let them kill one of these dummies. Rather protect the Master of the Pearl Trident. Yama was playing with Grixis Lurrus midrange, but they always have Drown in the lock. I guess so. Mishra's Bauble. This is probably it, though. Like, they're playing it like it is. Why not play Glasspool here? Because this is a threat. And if I would rather not play my threats as a land, especially in an attrition-based matchup like this. It's really important. Like, I want to draw a land and then hopefully play this to cast my cards. See, there's a land. Like, I know I'm going to draw lands, right?
No, you don't.
No, I'm going to draw... I'm pretty sure I'm going to draw lands. Well, now I have some other options here. Okay, they got Lurrus, so they're going to get Mishra's Bauble. I'd actually rather counter Lurrus if I can.
Yes.
I wonder what they have. Have they missed a land drop? This is my turn 6. That was their last turn 5. Okay, I'm going to try to counter a Lurrus. Because I think if this Lurrus lives, I'm dead. Or I'm in a lot of trouble. But if they play Lurrus, fight over it with, like, I don't know, Drown in the Lock.
It's not bad.
I probably win with Master of the Pearl Trident.
No fight.
No fight. No will to live.
What, you got a second one?
Shocking. So you kill Master of the Pearl Trident. Oh, it's so close. Well, I can play Glasspool Mimic, try to copy a Trickster.
Yeah, you should do that right now.
They kill the Trickster. I copy Harbinger. Or I play Sveloon. Just threaten to beat their face in next turn.
You should just try to trick this thing right now.
No, but the problem is they're going to kill the Trickster in response.
Cool, they have 3 life.
Then I keep like a dry... Like, they have to attack next turn, so that's like one less thing to deal with. I'll play a Sveloon. Hopefully this isn't a counterspell. And I'll just pass. They can't kill Sveilun.
Indestructible. Also Ward 1.
Well, not for the Sveilun. Gives everything else Ward 1.
Yeah, but still. They got it.
Dress down! That would have been interesting. I could have actually have attacked there. Fuck. I didn't know that was the tech card in that spot.
Dress down their own Darcy, though.
They can kill Sveilun. Potentially. So Master of the Pearl Trident would have lost Island Walk, so they could chump block. Well, anyway, they don't get any triggers off of Dragon Rage Challenge. Oh, they found a Death Shadow. Is that what was up the entire game? Tap out, tap out. Yes, do all these things.
We got raid here.
Tap out. Oh, we got a raid! Someone raided with 10 whole viewers. It's probably higher than that. Twitch is like really skimpy on the how many people are being raided. Thank you very much. Griffin Lussier. Love it. Hope you had a great stream. You came just in time. About to island walk this person's ass. See, they tried to play the control route. They were just passing the turn over and over again. But it didn't work. Because I passed the turn back. Try to out-control the pseudo-control deck? Absolutely not. Okay, so this is definitely a matchup where we're going to... I think even on the draw, I'm going to take out Vile. I'm going to bring in the Ancestral Vision. We're going to bring in the Cavern of Souls. They got a lot of blue cards. We'll bring in Mystical Dispute. I think we should bring in some counter spells. I wonder if Thieving Skydiver has any value of just being a random fucking flying creature. No, they got Dragon Rage Channeler. But they have to attack every turn. That's good. Archmage's Charm on the draw might be awkward.
That's the best part,
but it's still card advantage.
That's the best part about the Lords.
Actually, maybe I'll take out an island. I'll take out an island and maybe one Archmage's Charm and one... Maybe two Archmage's Charm on the draw. Maybe I'll bring them back in on the play. Or is Archmage's Charm... I always felt like Archmage's Charm sort of sucked on the draw. Like, it just sucked. No, but hold on. This is a Death Shadow deck. No, fuck it. We're keeping all of them. Keeping all the islands.
Suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked.
Yeah.
Gotta go my damn Wiener Merfolk.
In Merfolk Russia, control clocks you. I don't like Dispute against them, but they have 4 Drown, 4 Expressive. Yeah, I definitely like playing that against them. Just wondering if I should have Force Negation. I think it's probably playable, but then I have Archmage's Charm anyway. It's possible Glasspool Mimic is just a lot worse in this type of matchup. I gotta take out something. Harbinger might not be as good. No, I wanted maximum land so I can get Subtlety online. It's tough. It's tough. Like, do I take out another 2 Lords? How many counter spells do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you know what? They are an Inquisition deck, so... Oh, they have so many weird cards, though. They even have fucking Dress Down. Okay, I have Ancestral Vision for a 1-drop. Let's take out 1 Benthic Biomancer and 1 Glasspool Mimic. And how many lands? I have 18, 21. Ah, fuck, that doesn't seem like enough. Whatever. I bet the right move is to take out like a Lord of Atlantis or something. Miscast in? It can be. You know what? These games are gonna go long. It might be okay. It might be okay. All right, we have Ancestral Vision. We haven't even played this card once this entire league.
Move history stuck.
And it looks like we still won't. Well, it's hard to tell if it's... Oh yeah, it's Dragon Rage Channeler. Alright, we've been saved by a Dragon Rage Channeler. Our curve is going to be good. We're going to have turn 2 Tide Shaper. Turn 1 Visions, turn 2 Tide Shaper, turn 3 Sveilun. Hopefully it doesn't die to an Unholy Heat. Oh no! What happened? Oh no! Oh, how did it click through my turn? I don't know what happens here. I swear I went F6. Oh, maybe I just... I don't know why, but it clicked through my turn, and it's very annoying. Alright, well, they get a free turn on the play. Why not?
The mercy turn.
Oh, that Ancestral Vision not looking so good right now. Sometimes the fucking stops ruin you.
You just have a stop at everything. And that'll never happen again.
Yeah, we have to play Magic on hard mode. But they're in a really good position just to, like, go grab Luris. Expressive Iteration. Alright, they're not going to do that. We have a Vision. They actually can't get Delirium online. They have artifacts, sorceries, and lands in the graveyard. Gotta save them instants. Should I just even play anything? We know if we play an instant, they're just gonna kill it, and then all of a sudden the instant's on in the graveyard.
A creature.
No, it's for them. They need an instant.
Oh.
I'm not gonna do anything. I think their clock is worse this way. Surely they still have the Dragon Rage Chandler though. Haha, yeah, you're prepared for Merfolk Trickster, I know it. Ooh, monkey. Oh, yeah, we gotta deal with that. They might even be prepared for this Ancestral Vision. Well, let's start throwing things out there. Don't you play Relic / Graveyard Hate at all? No, I don't do that anymore. It doesn't really feel that effective. Like it's being replaced by Ancestral Vision, so we'll see how Vision works out. Like it just isn't really, it doesn't really do anything. All right, we're gonna get our head kicked in now. Our opponent must have thought we kept a no-lander or something. Relic is like fine, but it's not a good card in this matchup. That's what I found. Like especially with Dragon Rage Chandler on the board, they'll just fill their graveyard back up immediately as if nothing happened. Ooh, they found an Ancestral Vision. Like it's good against, it's like fine versus Kroxa, but like I have Subtleties and Trickster and Harbinger of the Tides for Kroxa, so I can still do fine without it. I have a feeling nothing would have changed if I actually got my first turn. Well, I guess we would have like we would have got this Ancestral Vision this turn. Gonna get hit for 8 next turn. Why not use Spreading Seas anymore? That card is the nuts in the metagame. No, it's not. Not in a Merfolk deck. I'll tell that right now. Okay, we're gonna make a greedy play, so I have nothing else to do. Oh, they saw it coming. They're gonna take away the only thing I could copy. Okay. I just want to wait a turn just to see what I draw with Ancestral Vision. Spreading Seas is just way too clunky in Merfolk. You end up spending 2 mana on the Spreading Seas. Actually, it's actually not good right now. It's not that good. It's a necessity, but it's not good. Like it's a way for people to combat with Urza's Saga, but it's not good in the metagame.
Just play with
because you can't have Island Walk anymore, right? No, I have Island Walk too often. Like I have natural Island Walk already in a lot of matchups. It's like, what do I need this Island Walk for? Okay, would this have resolved? Just out of curiosity. No, it would not have even resolved. Okay, so how does anything change? I don't really want to change anything. Unless I bring in Miscast over Mystical Dispute now. I'll just leave it as it is. I think if you're running Ancestral Vision, you can afford to be greedier with pitchable stuff. Bring in Force and Negation. Yes, I could, but I don't know if Force and Negation changes much here. Like, I don't know if this is really a Force and Negation matchup either way. We have 2 Visions. This is going to be sick. Alright, let's keep and see what happens. I can go turn 2 Glasspool to get Sveloon online. So we go turn 1 Vision, turn 2... Actually, no, I could go turn 2 Vision... and Tide Shaper. Well, let's see if I draw land. Okay, I'm not pressing any more keys. I F6, that's it. Okay, we get to keep the Glasspool, I guess. Don't be on a 1-lander that I could have, like, Tide Shapered you off. Okay, good.
You smell hot dogs.
Your sense of smell is just, like, skyrocketed. I feel really fucked with these 2 Dragon Rage Channelers on the board. They might just tempo us out like a Delver deck. And they'll just they'll be drawing something really good every single turn. I have Mystical Dispute, but this is not very useful. Single Archmage's Charm, and it's a swing back in my favor if they don't counter it. Here comes Fatal Push for Sveloon. I'm gonna take 6, go to 11. I'm gonna go down to 5 before I can even deal with 1 Dragon Rage Channeler. Maybe Glasspool. I should just side out all the... No, I can't side out all the Glasspools in this deck. It's absurd how much better Dragon Rage Channeler is than Delver. Oh, yeah. Absolutely block this thing. I mean, I'm surprised I'm even allowed to block this. Oh, they're going to play another Dragon Rage Channeler. Sorry, I mean, they're going to play another Ragavan. Okie dokie. This is hilarious. I'm not gonna be allowed to cast that. I'm gonna play this just so that we keep making our land drops. Hopefully I can counter something with this Mystical Dispute, but I doubt it. This is where I wish I had miscast. I need like 2... What's it called?
Trickies.
Well, they're going to get a Crocs out here. Maybe it's time for Ratchet Bomb in the board? No. I just need to run better. Well, let's see what happens. I'm going to draw a million cards, but I don't think it's going to help me. Well, I can actually sacrifice some. What do I need? I need like Land, Trickster, Archmage's Charm. Land, Trickster, Archmage's Charm. Alright, 1 Ancestral Vision. We get to refill our hand. Or sorry, not refill. We will in a few turns. These are great cards. But ultimately pretty useless right now. I guess the deal is I have to play Silvergill Adept and Harbinger. Let's keep drawing cards. I have to play Harbinger. Ooh, I do have a Sveloon, so if I play Harbinger... Oh, this might be tight. It might be really tight. I can chump... Ugh, I still have to deal with this fucking Dragon Rage Channeler. I can chump block Kroxa for 1 turn, discard Tideshaper, next turn, play Sveloon. Chump block again. At some point, get Sveloon online and, like, untap Sveloon and attack. Yeah, I guess that's my only route to maybe victory. I can't play Tideshaper, then I lose Sveloon. I have to discard something to Kroxa. Maybe I just dot. Whoops. Okay, I didn't block. But maybe they had Kolaghan's Command. Damn it! You killed me, chat. Reading. Okay, what was I drawing next turn? I was going to draw Waterlog Grove, Cavern, Harbinger, and Waterlog Grove. Okay, we lose anyway. Because I can... Well, I would pitch... Okay, I would probably pitch Waterlog Grove to draw 1 more card. I have 4 lands. Maybe I still stick in there for another turn, but it's still pretty shitty. I can Trickster kill maybe the 1 Dragon Rage Channeler, bounce the other, but I still have to...
You looking like one of them salty players to him.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm just... Well, I have Ancestral Vision, so, you know, I could do something here. This match reminds me... There's some matchup where like they just get ahead so quickly early on. Oh, it reminds me of Burn actually. Like they have 2 Swift Spears in play, and there's just nothing I can do about those games unless I can immediately deal with the threat at hand, which I didn't draw any of, or at least not early enough. Anyway, go back to the detail. We went 3-2. I think we still proved the value of Subtlety one way or another. We showed how great that card was. It would have been great in that Grixis matchup too. If we, especially against Dragon Rage Channel, I don't care if it 2-for-1s me. I'm still going to play Subtlety against them. Feels a little like Blue-Red Prowess. Yeah, something like that. It does. It does. I can deal with 1 Dragon Rage Channeler, no problem. Hey, bring on your Dragon Rage Channeler. But 2 of them sifting through that much of their deck, because when you have 2 Dragon Rage Channelers, it's like impossible for them to draw crap. They will just only draw like really good cards from there on out. I have answers. We have the Archmage's Charm. Where were you, Archmage's Charm, when I really needed you? And we I have to figure out what the right counter spells to bring in that matchup. Maybe it's Miscast. Maybe it wasn't Mystical Dispute. Maybe it's Force Negation, but they play at instant speed really well. I mean, they're playing like Dress Down at end of turn, for crying out loud. Good games, Munich. Auric might be worth a sideboard card. No, it's not. That's why Tool. I saw that Auric card, and I'm like, that card is so bad. It is terrible. Like 4 mana is just not worth it. And then he went from 4 to 1 in the sideboard, and then now Tulio's on 0. Rightfully so. It's just too expensive. Once you hit 4 mana, if you get to 4 mana, you want to play Subtlety instead. It's much better. Is Miscast simply a worse Flusterstorm? No. Because most of the time, Flusterstorm is going to be a bad Spell Pierce. And this is going to be a better Flusterstorm. Most of the time, Flusterstorm is a bad Spell Pierce. They just play a spell, you Flusterstorm, you tax them by 2. So 95% of the time, Miscast is better than Flusterstorm against instants and sorceries. It's just how it is. the 5% of the time Flusterstorm is as good as, actually, you know what, we can't even say it's better. Flusterstorm will be as good as Miscast in the Crashing Footfall matchup, because they'll play like Shardless Agent into Crashing Footfalls, then you Flusterstorm for 3, but Miscast was doing the same thing anyway. It hits us slightly, but I've been thinking about 2x Dress Down, killing both constructs or dropping both channelers out of the air to block seems great. Then, of course, that's actually not a bad idea, Bishark. That's actually not a bad idea. All of a sudden, Dress Down seems to be a very playable card. When that card showed itself in Modern Horizons 2, I'm like, oh, this thing's useless. But it's actually really good at, you know, it's like Subtlety. Subtlety, when Modern Horizons 2 came out, I was like, this card seems like crap. But then now it seems like they printed the answers to the problems. They saw it ahead of time. But Dress Down shrinks your lords. Yeah, but our lords are usually our creatures are 2/2s anyway. Deadbeat 3030, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime.